Have you ever believed someone's promises only to be hurt by the same pattern again? Far beyond the green valleys, where the forests grew thick and wild, there flowed a river unlike any other. The creatures called it the River of No Return. Its waters were dark, its currents were fast, and beneath its surface many secrets slept. Few dared to cross it, and those who did were never quite the same. On the eastern bank of that river lived a frog named Rowan. Rowan was not the strongest creature in the forest, nor the fastest, but he was known for something rare: wisdom, patience, and kindness. He spent his days helping others, guiding lost travelers, warning young animals of danger, and listening to the river. For Rowan believed the river always spoke if one knew how to listen. But one cold evening, as the sky darkened and thunder rolled across the hills, someone unexpected arrived at the riverbank. A scorpion, alone. His name was Vex, black as ash, sharp as broken glass. His tail curved like a blade, and his eyes carried the weight of many storms. Rowan had never seen him before, and immediately he felt danger. Vex stepped closer to the river and looked at the raging waters. For the first time, fear touched his face. He could not swim, and the river was too strong. Rowan watched silently. Then Vex turned. His eyes met Rowan's, and in a low voice he asked, "Will you carry me across?" The forest grew still. Even the wind seemed to pause. Rowan stared at him, a scorpion asking for trust. It felt impossible. Rowan shook his head. "If I carry you, you may sting me." Vex's face tightened. "And if I sting you," he said, "we both drown." It was a simple truth, but Rowan had lived long enough to know truth and danger often walk together. Rain began to fall, cold, sharp. The river grew louder. Vex stood in silence. Then he spoke again. "Do you believe every creature is trapped by its nature?" The question surprised Rowan. It was not what he expected. Rowan thought carefully. He answered slowly, "I believe nature shapes us, but choice defines us." Vex looked away, as if those words wounded him. For many years, Vex had heard only one thing: scorpions destroy, scorpions betray, scorpions sting. That was their nature, that was their curse. But deep inside, Vex wanted to believe he could be more, that he could choose differently. Tonight, perhaps, this was his chance, or so he thought. At last, Rowan lowered himself. "Climb on." Vex carefully stepped onto Rowan's back. The river was freezing, wild. The current fought against them. Rowan pushed forward, slowly, steadily. The storm above grew stronger. Lightning tore through the sky. For a while, neither spoke, only the river did. Halfway across, Vex looked down into the dark water. He saw his reflection, and beside it, the reflection of Rowan, a creature of trust, a creature of peace, something Vex had never known. For a moment, he envied him. And then something old stirred inside him, something dark, something ancient, the urge. Vex's tail trembled. He fought it. His breathing grew heavier. His mind screamed, "Don't do it!" But another voice whispered, "This is who you are. This is what you do." Rowan felt the movement. He spoke quietly, "You're struggling." Vex froze. "How did you know?" Rowan answered, "Because I know what it feels like to fight yourself." That answer broke something inside Vex. For all his life, no one had understood him, not until now. For a moment, he almost believed he could win. The far shore was close, just a little farther. The rain slowed, the storm softened. Freedom was near. And then it happened. Vex struck. His tail plunged into Rowan's back. The poison spread instantly. Rowan gasped. Pain burned through him. His legs weakened. The river pulled them both. Rowan turned, his voice trembling. "Why?" Vex stared at his own tail, as if it had betrayed him too. And then he whispered, "I don't know." His voice broke. "It's my nature." The poison weakened Rowan quickly. The current swallowed them. Both began to sink. The dark water closed around them. Vex panicked. He had doomed them both, just as Rowan had feared. But now, for the first time, Vex understood the full weight of his choice. Not survival, not victory, only ruin. Rowan looked at him one last time, and with fading breath, he spoke. "Nature may shape us, but we are still responsible for what we choose." Those were his final words. By morning, the river had gone quiet. The storm had passed. The forest stood still. But the river of no return remembered, and so did the creatures. They spoke of Rowan, his wisdom, his kindness, his courage, and they spoke of Vex, not as evil, but as a warning that some battles are not fought against the world, but within ourselves. And sometimes those battles decide everything. Even now, if you sit beside the river at night and listen carefully, you may hear the water whisper, "Nature is powerful, but choice is everything." And perhaps that is the deepest lesson of all. People can change, but change must be proven, not simply assumed. In life, we must learn to believe patterns, not promises. Because words are easy, but actions reveal the truth. Compassion is a beautiful thing. Helping others is noble. But compassion without boundaries can destroy you. Rowan's kindness was pure, but kindness without caution made him vulnerable. And that is a lesson many adults learn too late. Helping others is good, but protecting yourself, that is wisdom. Before placing your trust in someone's hands, you must first understand their nature. Not to judge them unfairly, but to protect yourself wisely. And even deeper than that, compassion should never walk alone. It must be guided by wisdom. Because some people truly wish to change, but until they conquer the darkness within themselves, their nature remains a danger to others and to themselves.